Thank you, our viewers, or those who are viewing and watching us from right away about different parts of the country, Uganda,
Yes.
and those who are watching us abroad, people from different parts of the country. We just salute to you. We have got an issue today. It is Hakisho Sabula, of course.
Yes.
When you see me, I personally have the Christopher Kasuja, aka Hak, and Mr. Anguria, aka
Oga.
Why do you hide the other?
Is it AK small?
The last show, you looked nice. You had tucked in.
No, since it is a weekend.
Anyway, it's Hakisho Sabula, and we are right here at Royal Lake View Gardens. They say, do you need a place for parties, a sauna, steam bath, restaurant, accommodation? What do you want? Just come and check on them. You're looking at a place around Kampala where to chill, hang out with a family, with what? Just come at Royal Lake View Gardens. What they understood is they have a very, very understanding reception. When you come, they handle you the way how you are. As Hakisho, we partnered with Royal Lake View, and they offered us, a place. We can host our shows anywhere. And next time we shall go to the kitchen. Next time we shall be in the rooms. Next time we shall be at the sauna. Next time we shall be in the bus side. We shall be moving across. And I know you were a fan of
sauna.
Not sauna. Not sauna, but when we get there,
we shall know from there.
We shall know from there. Anyway, we have got friends and a category of people who become comfortable when they happen to reach somewhere. Where they be, it's not that it is there or it's the best either. But these people, when they get to, it could be a job, and that job is offering you some money, and you're so comfortable that you're not even looking for another job. You're not even bothered by what is happening. You're not even bothered by the earning, as long as you can pay rent, you can get what to eat, and take a transport to go to the work. You're very comfortable for life. Development issues will come in when you're aging. Now, besides that, we have also people, you may be in a relationship, but we may not go there now. But that relationship, you're so comfortable to an extent that the person you're dating, however much is torturing you, however much is doing what, you're not able to think of way forward and what to do either. Now, we are now to the workers. We are to the hustlers. We are to those people who left one area to another to look for a living. But after reaching there, yes, the money you're earning is not the best, but better for you. But either, are you able to think there is any other better job? There is any other better earning? Or for you know that is it. Hakisho Sabula tonight. Happy Christopher, my name. I will come you all. Salute or say hi to them, and then we'll start.
Yes. Thank you once more, our viewers. This is Oga Anguria Small. From Ombokolo. Welcome you once more. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing.
Greetings to Process.
And greetings to Process. So, we are really delighted again to share with you this important information, because we are here to educate. Yes.
Good. Are you one of the comfortable guys?
No.
You're not.
I'm not.
What are the effects, like the challenges that makes you not be comfortable with the little earning or you're going through?
Actually, me, it started during
COVID-19.
Before COVID, I was too comfortable in what I was doing.
Before COVID?
Before COVID.
That's before 2020, around there.
So I had one job. I was comfortable with it because it was paying my rent and feeding me. There was nothing else I needed apart from that. Yes. So when COVID came, first it started with 1 week lockdown, 2 weeks. It went to month, 14 days, 21 days, a month. So that situation showed me that actually in the job I was doing, after some time, we laid off.
You were stopped.
We were stopped. Because there was no more salary. You get the point? Because of the situation. So the hardship I went through that time opened my mind that indeed there is life. Like there is life after your job. Yes, there is life after your job. So what are you going to do so that you don't fall in the same situation anymore?
There is life after your job. And you need to survive. But without the job.
Without the job. So it is from that period that eventually, when they reopened officially, is when I had to strategize and leave the comfort zone of relying on one job to earn a living, but have options
of jobs,
of
way forwards.
Of way forwards. Yes, because if the same continues, you never know the future. Maybe another COVID might come again.
Anyway, you may be laid off to work for any other issue, because these are jobs we go and ask for, and we'll be there.
Yes,
you know, I have one saying which I want to share with the Hack Show viewers. That the day you get that job is the day you should. Don't think of how you're going to keep the job.
Yes.
Don't waste time.
Yes.
That you're looking for, how can I maintain my job?
Yes.
But immediately you get the job, start thinking of when you are to leave the job.
Very good.
I beg my pardon. The day you get the job, the issue is not how you're going to maintain the job.
Yes. Yes.
The issue is on how you are going to leave the job.
Yes. Your plan, exit plan.
Exit plan. Because anytime you come to the job, there is an exit.
Yes.
You must exit.
Yes.
Good. You can proceed.
So, immediately they opened, I had to make sure that besides what I was doing or professionally, I have to look for other options to sustain me. Yes. Because now, there is you paying rent, there is you feeding yourself, but you also have to put some money aside. Then you also have to invest in a hustle, something that you can fall back to. Like there are situations in life that you can lose what a job you're doing professionally, but there should be something to keep you going as you're looking for a way forward also. So all those things ran in my mind. So since then, I'm not comfortable at what I'm doing.
Because initially, there is no job can ever pay you the money that you want. Actually, there is no job can ever pay you the money you want. You get the point? It's not there.
Yes.
Now, the little money you get should be able to start for you capital. Should be capital. For you to start up something.
Yes.
No matter whether it's 1 million, no matter whether it's 500,000, be able to start up something that you should be able looking at. You should be able to look at.
Yes.
Why people are comfortable in those comfortable zones and so on is because they seem not to have an alternative.
Yes.
The moment you don't have alternative, the question is the day you leave the job, it become hard. And we are also now heading for the challenges and negative effects whatsoever that come with comfortability on such options of jobs.
Yes.
And now, look at this. When you start up, when you say I've gotten a job, let's say now I'm an engineer at Mega Tech, Uganda, or I'm an engineer in Umeme. The moment I put it in mind, how am I exiting? When am I to exit? And how will I? We shouldn't wait to be terminated.
No. Shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't be in your mind that I am going to be a kadama, a sekadama. I'm going to be someone's driver, I'm going to be someone's teacher until it should be within your means that I'm going to work for 7 years, for 6 years, or for 5 years, or for 2 years, or for 1 year. Now, when you put it in a plan by setting a target, it gives you a date to keep reminding yourself of 1 year down.
Yes.
How far? 2 years down. How far? That how far question comes in your mind to remind you of, do you have plan B? Do you have something that you have started that is going to be able to give you a progress?
Yes.
And two, you can never, you know why people become comfortable? Because first of all, they fear to start. Like they fear to start plan B.
True.
And look at this. You can hardly think of exiting a job your own before you have an alternative.
True. There must be an alternative.
You can hardly think of leaving the job, however much cheap it is, however much less paying it is, however much like demeaning it is, however much time consuming it is. You will never and ever think of exiting the job when you don't have alternative. What does it mean? As you're on that job, that instead of becoming comfortable, start up something. No matter what. Look through your available means. Is it a chapati stall? Is it a shop? Is it like a delivery stuff? Is it clothing? Is it a boutique? You know what? Everywhere people work, there are other workers. You're not working alone.
No.
And those people dress up. Why can't you start up like to deal in shirts? Can't you dress up your fellow men?
You can.
Dresses. Can't you start up dressing up?
You can.
Look within your means and what's possible. Then you should start with that.
Yes.
Otherwise, if you fail to start up something, because you can never start up a business, you can never think of an alternative when you're done with the job, because your worry will be, how am I going to survive?
Yes.
Like, how am I going to survive?
I might put in my money that I have now, and it goes.
You should start trying out when even you're still working.
Yes, yes.
When
the money is still flowing.
In that, even if you start up like a business of, let's say, 1 million, and you make a loss, and you're earning 500, 600, because that's like now the average rate of earning in Uganda. 600, 700, 500.
Yeah, around there.
When you make a loss, you can easily plow in back your kasara and push until when you see that it is worth.
Yes.
As it is worth, your set target to work for a given area is also coming to an end. And at that same very point, I want to salute the bosses whom you tell, please, I want to move on. And they say, please, go ahead.
Go ahead. We support you.
Not it hold me. Because you holding me at the end of the day, by the time I've come to tell you that, you know what, I request that my service, come to a hold, because I'm becoming busy with my personal stuff. Just stamp in, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to work in that institution for life. No. And if I work for life, it's not mine.
Yes.
There is no child or your children that will inherit the office you're in if it's not your job.
Immediately you exit now. They are already planning replacement.
Very good. How do you become comfortable to a place that your child can never inherit? Neither can never be substituted.
Yes.
The moment at this time I die, or you die, your child, your son, your relative cannot come to take it over. Can never at all. Therefore, the moment you get to that workplace, what makes you comfortable? You should plan. At any cost, when are you planning at a given point in time to tell your bosses, you know what? I've been working here 7 days of the week, but now I think I'm no longer able.
Yes.
I am so caught up and so busy with my work. I have 3. I don't know whether we can use those ones. The 4 are now mine.
Yes.
When are you planning to get that? Actually, Mr. Pope, if I allow you even proceed, there is this issue I want to raise in this very show of action.
Yes.
Workers, like we who are working, it should be at our mind that the moment you're working for someone, actually, no, let me send the message to the employers. The employers are the bosses.
Yes.
Are they the bosses?
Yes.
Avoid using or working, like having someone in your working trail who is not busy. Take much caution if your workers are so redundant. Like someone says, I have nothing to do. Once is off duty, once is off class, once is off an office, once is off, is watching a movie. He's taking tip. People who are so free, people who are not busy, avoid them. Because the moment is free, what you will think of your company, what you will think of your earning, those are the people you find, for example, in the teaching fraternity. Someone says, but you know what? They are paying us little money. Because if one class is 100 students and they are paying me 400, don't you see? Even now, such a mind is only to a mind of people who are free,
who are redundant.
Avoid the people who are redundant in life.
True.
In the moment you come to Hack Investment Limited, you want to either to do something, you want to office attendant, you want to do anything. The first thing is that, do you have any other side income? Because I'm not willing to be with you 70 days. We should come for a mission, and once done, it goes.
We go.
I have those guys that I work with on my working trade. The Tomo, the Sharifu, Elia, Wamanya, they are quite many. But I tell them, like, once you're off from my duty, what are you going to be doing? Because I know the moment you're free, you will become a problem to me. Either to my earning, either to my business.
True. Very true.
Why would you need someone who is very free? How much are you going to pay the person? To make sure that the person is comfortable. Anyway, effects of being comfortable.
Now, effects of being comfortable. At the end, you'll end up blinding yourself. Blinding, like you'll be blindfolded.
Not to see forward.
Not to see in front. So at the end, you'll live a regretful life. Because someone can dedicate his 40 years in working for a given company. 40 years. After he retires or he leaves or his chest, he goes and dies. Someone goes to die. You just hear that so and so has died. Why? He was not even sick and so on. But because the hardships the person is now facing out of the job. You get the point? So you live a regret.
So you blind yourself.
You blind yourself.
And remember, importantly, age, you can never pause an age.
You can't. You can't.
Yes, work to please the boss, work to serve the boss to be happy, but at your own cost. At your own cost.
Yes.
If this year, if last year I was 30, next year I will be 31.
Yes.
The other 32. At the end of the day, my children need accountability. My children need accountability.
What have you brought?
I will not explain to them, you see, you know, I used it to serve what? I used to work for missionary group. No.
I dedicated myself to that company.
And among all, the bosses we serve also, are they willing to recognize our absence in case of failure?
No. For them, they don't want to work at a loss like that.
You only need happy for what happy can serve.
Yes.
Once happy is no longer able, immediately you will substitute me.
Yes.
And you will get a person to take up the company. Then why can't you start thinking early? Try have served you. I may be a bad worker or a good worker either. No problem.
Yes.
But the issue is I have to plan for way forward.
That is it.
And let me tell you, that much money you're earning currently, you get the point, should not bribe you to stop thinking of the way forward. However much you earn it, it can only be good as hold you to that position.
True.
Which is not even your own company, your own business.
No.
You have to think. Am I communicating?
Yeah, you're communicating.
I know that this show, it's actual sabula, but we have made it for some people.
Yes.
It may be much money. And let me tell you, we have guys who are comfortable. Even their earning cannot raise a saving of 100
per month.
Per month.
You see?
Your saving is not worth 100 and you're very comfortable. For God's sake, why would you be comfortable? What makes you comfortable? When even you cannot, the earning can't raise the saving of
100,000.
For you, every time you get an inconvenience or a miscellaneous, you go for borrowing.
Always in loans.
You fall sick every time in loan and you're comfortable with the job. Apart from like to blind. What could be another effect?
Another effect of being comfortable in a job you will always lack a fallback plan.
Or you will lack a fallback. Like that will make you a beggar.
Yes. Even people will start avoiding you because once you lose that position, you will go back to nothing.
Yeah.
You just go back and sit at home and start again from zero, looking for another opportunity. Yes, but if you have a side hustle, if you're doing something else, once you're laid off, you are not even bothered because you know that let me concentrate on my other things now.
Let me concentrate on things.
But should you not have a fallback plan, you go back to being unemployed again.
So, move from that comfortability. What makes you comfortable? Is it the big offices they have given you? Is it the salary they have raised you? What makes you comfortable? The big office you're holding now that is blindfolding you. The car you have bought, that small car that is making you comfortable, will not pay fees for your children once the job is not there. And even if it is to pay, you have to sell the car. Of course, the office you have to exit. It's not your office. The nice office you hold, the nice earning you make, fine, very good. But think for what you can do. Think else what can you can manage. And anyway, when are you planning to exit? When are you planning to exit? You will not be a kadamba for life.
You have to return.
Yes, you have to return home. And when you return home, where are you going to start? Make savings with right people and make savings with right accounts. Make savings with right finance.
Actually, the Kadamas there, they have a mentality that when you're there, you first accumulate money, then you come, which is very wrong. When you're there, start something from home with the trusted people, so that when you return from there, you just continue from where those people. Not you coming with it. Huge chunks of money. The money is here. Let us invest. No.
Very good. And you're starting up something. You know, also family members and relatives are not also trustworthy.
Not at all.
But now, buy land. Buy land. When you come, sell it. Because it is one kind of thingy, investment that will keep your money
accumulating,
and even it will raise your money. It will keep you updated. Very good.
Then suddenly. When you are too comfortable in a place or a job, it limits your potential. Most of us these days, we are doing jobs that it's not what we want to do, but we are doing it because it is helping us survive. Now, when you're doing something that is helping you survive, you should also have passion for what you like to do, what you love. So in other words, you have to be putting money aside or investing in what you like. For example, if I'm a teacher by profession, but I also love to be, I like also to do business. Like inside me, there's that business thing burning inside me. So instead of me being comfortable in being a teacher, I should also be investing in a business somewhere. Yes. If for you your passion is maybe saloon, for you like designing ladies and so on, put something aside for it, either men or women. If your passion is maybe building, construction, also be putting money aside, so that in the future you can start something small, a small construction company. Slowly you can grow. So as you're doing something that you're not comfortable doing, be setting aside resources to do what you love to do best. So if you become too comfortable in what you're doing, at the end you can't even do what you love to do, because you'll be limited in terms of resources. You get the point? So people should look at that as well also. Yes. Then lastly, being too comfortable in a job. I've seen people that when they lose that job or when they lose that opportunity, it always ends in a bad way.
In a bad way.
Yes.
To the worker, to the boss.
No, to the worker.
To the worker.
Because the boss can always replace. But to you as a person. Because I want people to look at the people that rely on you. Look at your wife. Look at your children, your brothers and sisters, your mother, your parents. If you lose that job, you're not only affecting yourself, but all that lineage will fall, because they will lack support. You get the point? So as you're doing that job, start something that can sustain people, because there is always life after you also. When you die, there is life after you.
There's life after you.
There should be people that should continue. Now, look into something that will help them sustain life after you. Yes. So in other words, you're securing, like, is it called insurance? Hey, you have to insure people that will live after you. Yes.
Very good. You have been a very nice viewer ever since we started our show. Thank you for loving us, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. It's Turkish show for you. Yensonga. T-shirts at 25. Then if you want a cap at 8,000, then also we have recently partnered with the Hack Real Estates and Property Masters. They are the only ones with genuine land, plots of land along Mityana Road. They're saying, get your money. Leave saving money like for my people to make for you profit. Invest money, invest it in land. Come, we always go to every Sunday at 9 a.m. We set off from Petromax Busega. That's the first petrol station on Mityana Road. Opposite it, we set every 9. Just confirm with us, with the Hack Investment Limited. They will make for you a plan to how you will go to
visit the site,
tour the site, then make choice from there. Deposits are free and allowed, and you can make it at any time you want. Hack Education Center,
yes,
is saying that it's going to partner with Team University, and they're going to hold the Grand O and primary, then Sec O level and A level holiday program come December and January. So Hack Education Center in partnership with Team University. The venue will be at Team University. Do you have a kid in primary whom you don't want to go to the village?
Yes.
Anyway, what do they learn in the village apart from learning other things other than give us your child primary, O level, A level, Hack Education Center at a very negotiable fee.
Very true.
We came to serve you right. Your comfortability, your service, your trust is our mandate and our priority.
True.
Until we meet again, what else?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.